welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't filmed in quite some time because the last vlog I did was my birthday party vlog that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for your lovely warm birthday wishes. I so much appreciate them, and I appreciate you so much for being here. If you're new, my name is Wangui. I am a self-care and lifestyle content creator, and I would love you to join this little community of ours. Yeah, so today I wanted to do kind of a quick wrap-up video to wrap up the year, and you might notice the light going on and off. It's sunny, it's cold 1 minute, so please excuse that. So I'm filming this on the last day of the year, and I wanted this to be as accurate as possible so that I can put into words how I feel about the year that was, about turning 30 now that I am 2 weeks old into 30. I'd say about 10 days old into 30, and I wanted to just, you know, have a little deep chat as I promised. I had mentioned in another vlog that I was going to sit down and chat through, you know, the year and just talk about how the year has been for me. So yeah, here we go. I have no script, I have no plans, so we're just gonna be talking. I have my water here, so it's just all vibes and chats. Yeah, this year 2023 has been a little tough on me. It was quite tough in the beginning, but I kind of got the hang of it towards the middle of the year, and towards the end of the year I bloomed so much. And when I talk about blooming, it's not much the physical things. Well, there has been some leveling up. There has been some leveling up because I've been taking my physical self-care seriously this year, but a lot more on the inside. I have become a totally different person. The person that started this year is totally different from the person that's ending this year, and be it being my 30th year or the year that was turning 30, it was very significant to me. I just felt like I needed a new life, a new mindset, just, you know, changing up things that were not working for me, and that has just been it. So yeah, so the year was a little tough. At the beginning of the year I went through a really tough heartbreak, but I managed to, you know, move on, let go. I dealt with it. I went to therapy. I did a lot of self-work. I got self-healing books. I just did the most, and it's been tough. And you know, with healing, it's never a destination you get to. You just keep healing. You just keep getting triggers and healing them, triggers and healing them. So I'm still on that journey, but so far I can say that I have really transformed. At this point in time, I am intentionally single, and I am not looking to date anytime soon. I just want to focus on myself, my self-care, my goals, my dreams, my aspirations. I am just me for quite some time. So that happened. Yeah, it threw me off balance quite a lot. I was not functioning at all at some point, but yeah, I got help. And I did the work, which was so hard, because you know, it's very easy for us to just go back to what we know and what is familiar, but most times what is familiar, or sometimes what is familiar, is not the best thing for us. So yeah, and getting yourself out of that familiarity to just new things is quite difficult, but you can do it. I think I've touched on relationships. Regarding my friendships really grew this year. I made new friends, I kept my old friends, I cut off some friends. So it's just been a mix of things, but I am really grateful to God this year for giving me the friends that I have. They have all been so instrumental in getting me to this point. As I've mentioned, I had a really tough breakup, and they really came through for me. They hung out with me, they took me out on dates, they came to see me at my house. They just held me down and up when I needed them to. As much as my romantic relationship didn't work, my other relationships worked so much. Even the relationship I have with my siblings, with the rest of my family, it's just been bliss this year, and I'm really grateful to God for that. So matters career and work. So I am a jack of all trades, if you don't know. So I do quite a number of things, and towards end of April, beginning of May, I launched Studio More. And I did 2 projects, but by the end I had quite a number because I had done a few consultations. But going through that new discovery of that business, I realized it was taking so much from me that I wasn't able to cope. I was not able to cope. It was so stressful, and for me, my goal was to create a not necessarily stress-free life, but a softer life. And for me, Studio More did not give me a softer life. I really struggled. One, I am an introvert, I am a homebody, I want to stay home, and Studio More didn't need me to do that. It needed me to get out of the house, go look for things for my clients, go hustle for fundies and all that, and it was draining me a lot. So I took a break I think in September. Yeah, I took a break. I stopped working on the project. Well, good thing I had finished the 2 and the others were pending. We hadn't started, so I just let them go. I just decided to focus on my self-care. At that point, I think I was falling back into depression, so I really needed to take care of myself, and taking a break was the best option for me. So yeah, it's still on a break. I don't know if I will pick it up, or I don't know if it will ever be anything I will work on in the future. It's not a hell yes for me, and it's not a hell no. I'm just there with it, so it's just there packed in the back burner. But I don't know if I will pick it up, and if I do, you guys will see, and if I don't, we will see which direction we'll follow. I am always open to change, and if I can't see change happening, yeah, I create change within myself. So, and that's why I just can't follow routines and structures all the time. That's why I can't work a 9 to 5 because of the structures that come with that. So for me, change doesn't scare me. And so yeah, things might change. I might decide to go back to it. I might decide to start a whole new thing. So yeah, so we will see where that leads. But regarding writing was it was just surviving. But I am grateful that I was able to stay afloat, seeing that it's my main hustle and it's the one that pays my bills. I was able to stay afloat. I was not in debt. I can't complain. I know, sometimes we just want to grow financially, but we fail to see that the things that we're already doing are getting us somewhere, and just surviving is enough to even be grateful for. So yeah, financially I wasn't doing too bad. I was able to get myself whatever I wanted to get myself and do the things that I wanted to do for myself. I haven't spoken much about my social media career, which has really grown this year. I got to work with a number of brands. Oh my god, yeah, that was quite a highlight. I got to work with amazing brands, so obviously I was in my bag. I got to grow my platforms. I got to collaborate with many small businesses. I got to interact with so many people online, and I realized just how much impact I create, and that for me has been one of the things that was making me show up. I was like, someone somewhere is waiting for me to wake up and post. My goodness, I can't just stay in bed and wallow the whole day. No, I have to wake up and I have to show up, and I have to stay positive and share just the positive vibes. So my social media has really grown. I made very close friends on social media. I learned so much on social media. In fact, guys, one of the best things that happened to me this year was scrolling on TikTok. Yeah, it was quite unhealthy, but I was so mindful of the people that I was following on TikTok, and most of them were psychologists and coaches and all that, and they really had a big impact in my life. Yeah, so my social media was kind of buzzy. On the same breath, I tried to cut off pages that were not good for me, those that were promoting toxic positivity, the ones that were not aligning with the person that I was trying to become. I unfollowed those pages. I cut off people on social media that were giving me negative vibes. I really blocked people this year because you can't come on my page and give me bad vibes. You are going and I am paying an Uber for you. I protected my social media space a lot, and it was very instrumental in my life, in my growth, in my self-care goals, all that. In fact, this year I set aside a budget for my self-care, and oh my goodness, I went overboard, but that was really necessary considering the things that I had been going through the last, you know, the first few months of the year. Yeah, and talking of self-care, I went overboard with self-care this year, and oh my goodness, I didn't know just how passionate I am when it comes to self-care until I really went into it and did the things that I did this year. I have invested so much into my self-care routines, into my maintenance schedules. It was very intentional. When I went back to therapy, my therapist recommended that I do a lot of self-care, and that's exactly what I did. So I started reading books. I had a whole shower routine and curated a really nice shower routine that I shared on here. If you didn't watch that, you can go watch it, but I have kind of upgraded it, and I'll share in the new year the things that I have added and how I'm doing things differently. Yeah, but I got a whole shower routine. I made sure my hair is done. I did my facials every single month since I think May. Yeah, I've done monthly facials. I went for massages. I was just spoiling myself. And even like, as much as yes, I wasn't eating too well, I was trying to at least do the mental self-care bit more. And now that I have kind of gotten back to myself and I am feeling like I am getting back to who I was before, or even better, I can now focus on the other aspects of self-care that had kind of taken a back burner. So yeah, my self-care game this year was 100. I am so proud of myself. Keeping up with self-care is not easy, because sometimes you just want to fall back and just chill and do nothing, but the results of it and how you feel after is what keeps you going. So for me, the feelings I used to get when I made myself a nice meal, the feelings I used to feel when I read a book at the end of the day, the feelings I used to get after my shower routines, after my facials, after my journaling sessions, all those feelings are the ones that kept me going with my self-care. And I intend to do much more this coming year, and I'll definitely share with you guys. So yeah, that was a very important part of my year that I really leveled up, and I am happy that I took time, effort, money, and put into that part of my life. Another part of self-care that people don't really pay attention to is your space. Guys, let me tell you something. If there was one goal I had this year, was to make my space as cozy as possible. And you guys can see I have the cutest little apartment. It's so cute. I was so intentional about making my space cozy and warm and inviting. Since I spend most of my time, if not all the time, at home, I wanted my environment to support my self-care practices. I wanted my environment to support my mental health. I wanted my space to give me joy, to give me happiness, to give me calmness, to hug me when I come back home from outside. I just wanted a cozy, cohesive space, and I managed to decorate my entire apartment. Well, you never really get to the end of it, because already I'm thinking of things that I want to change and add, but I managed to create a very cozy, inviting space for myself, and that has been very significant in my mental and emotional health. It feels like a little hug when I come back from wherever, and it's just, you know, being in a space that gets you creative, gives you a good mood is so important to me. So that has been one part that I was keen on investing in, and you know, just to make sure I get it to the point I wanted it to get to. So yeah, I still have many projects to do in this house. I want to introduce nice plants. I want to introduce just cute little corners in the house, and I will definitely bring you guys along. And I am doing all this for self-care, all this to just give me that space that I am in love with, that I want to be. I want to make it home for me, the way I like it, the way I want it, and the way I see it supporting my self-care goals. And now, how do I feel about turning 30? I have waited for the whole year to turn 30. Not because my 20s were bad. My 20s were absolutely fun. My 20s were the most. I quit jobs, I started careers, dropped careers, started others, dated people, dropped them, made friends, dropped others. I did the most in my 20s, but I felt like it was just time. It was time to enter into my soft girl, clean girl era. I was so ready to turn 30. I prepared for it for months. I wanted to celebrate with all the people that held me down this year. I wanted to just do something nice for myself, and that looked like throwing a bash. And my friends came through and we had the bash of our lives. We laughed the whole night, we cried at some point. It was just amazing. If you didn't watch the birthday party, go back and watch it. It was just pure vibes. We had so much fun. But for me, what was most important was having my people around me, because I know I wouldn't have made it to the end of the year if they weren't as supportive as they were to me. And that doesn't mean that I had, you know, all the people that were there were the only ones that held me down. Even you guys, just being here, coming back to watch my content, making sure you interact with me, leaving me comments, interacting with my posts on Instagram, sharing your ideas, suggestion, having the chats in the comment section, that really pushed me, because there was no way I was not going to show up for you guys. I just had to show up, and by showing up, I got myself out of that dark shell, and I kept going and I kept going. Everyone and everything in my life held me down and up when I needed them to do so, and you guys are part of that. And for me, having this community is not just having numbers and creating a career out of it. It feels like a little sisterhood, and the few brothers that are here, it feels like, you know, just a nice little family that, you know, is there to receive whatever I share, and comes back again and doesn't get tired of what I have to share with the world. So I really appreciate you so much for showing up, and even for helping me grow the numbers. Talking of numbers, by the way, one of my goals this year, and I had said that I wanted that to come true before I turned 30, was getting to 30k on Instagram, and I got to 30k days before my birthday. I think a week or a week and a half before my birthday, I got to 30k. It was miraculous, because I think a month before that I was still at 20k there, but I just did one video and it blew up and I got to my 30k. So I was so happy to get to that goal. On here, I was hoping to get to 15k before the end of the year, and we are just a few people short. So guys, please, if you're watching this video now, go and check if you have subscribed. It's absolutely free, and it's one of the ways that you can support me, and that I can, you know, that you can help my channel grow. So please subscribe. It's free. You don't get to pay anything, and you join my community so that, you know, every time I have videos up, you don't miss any of those. So make sure you subscribe, and make sure your post notifications are turned on. Tap that little bell and join the family. I kind of went, of course, with that. I was talking about turning 30, but yeah, I am so grateful. These last few months I was just filled with gratitude. I had a whole gratitude journal going. I journaled every night for, I think, for over a month, especially the month of November. I was just in a very grateful place, seeing that, you know, I healed, seeing that I was able to get out of my, you know, funk, seeing that I stayed creative. Just, I was feeling like, oh my god, I am just so grateful to be here. I am just so grateful to be here, and I will express my gratitude as much as I can. And that really changed my mindset, guys. So I highly recommend you journal. If you don't, just write things you're grateful for. I will share more videos on journaling, because I have done it for quite some time now, for years actually. I have been journaling for years and years, and it has been quite a grounding exercise for me. It's kind of having a conversation with your most trusted friend, which should be you most trusted friend should be you. Journaling has been very helpful to me, and I intend to keep going and keep doing it and keep showing up and keep, you know, having those conversations with myself, because I know where they got me from and where they can't get me to. So yeah, I will bring you guys along and I will share more about that. I don't have any pressures being 30 now. I don't have any stresses of, oh my god, you're 30 now, what? Like, I have no expectations of myself regarding, you know, being 30, or that I was like, oh, by 30. I don't have any unrealistic expectations for myself or even from other people. I am really grateful that my friends and family just let me be. I think they were like, you know, this one we can't control, let her be. I have not had anything that made me feel like, oh my god, I'm missing in life, oh my god, I should have been doing this, I should be doing this, I should have this, I should have bought this or went to this place. I don't have all those pressures from people, and even from myself. I have a zero. I do have expectations of myself, yes, but I don't have that internal pressure to be something now. I know I can get to somewhere whatever time, so it's just, you know, it's just a continuous process of becoming and of growing and of changing and of becoming someone. That pressure of I haven't gotten there, I should be here, and I'm not beating myself about anything. I am not beating myself about anything, and I hope to keep up with that spirit. I feel amazing. I just feel my soul is on fire. I am in a happy place, I am in a peaceful place, and I will protect that place. Yeah, my heart is filled with so much love. I have been pouring into myself a lot these past few months, and this is one of my major goals this coming year, that I just come first, and I have to keep remembering that, and I have to keep doing things that remind me that I come first. And yeah, just taking care of myself, prioritizing my mental and emotional self-care, you know, prioritizing my important relationships, investing in my friendships and in my family relationships, just being a present human. That's what I see this new year being for me, and I am just so grateful to God and to everyone that has been very significant in my life. And I just feel like I could hug I could hug everybody. My heart is filled with so much love, and I hope to share this love with people that, you know, need it more. I hope to be present in everything that I do. I am working on so many things this coming year, and I will share as we go. Watch out for my next video, which will be the 2024 reset video. It will be filled with so much to help you kickstart this new year. I will share that next, and you guys should be able to see how to, you know, get your mind and body and everything easing into the year. Yeah, because for me, I am never a go person. I usually ease into things, and I will share my routine. I do have a new year routine that I will share in that reset video, so watch out for that. Have I not spoken about anything? I'm trying to see if there is anything I haven't said, because I didn't have any script. I was like, let me just go and have a conversation with my people and just decompress, just process the year, you know, have a nice little moment for, you know, the year that was, and just, you know, get myself right for the next year. Yeah, my wish for you this coming year is that you become the person that you want to become. You invest in yourself, you take care of yourself, you pour into yourself, you just take care of yourself. That is my greatest wish for everyone this coming year. I know it's hard sometimes, I know the resources can be a little limited sometimes, but you're the most important person in your life, and you need to take care of yourself first before you take care of other people. My wish for you is that that everything that you're looking for this year comes to pass and you find it and more. I wish you guys a lot of love, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of calmness, a lot of softness, a lot of grace. I wish you all that, and I know that you're going to achieve that. A time like this, 2024 December, we will look back and we will see all the amazing things we will have accomplished. All that to say, guys, it doesn't mean that we won't face challenges this coming year. We will definitely pass through some trying times. That's not our wish, but life comes with ebbs and flows. We can't control what happens, whether positive or negative. All we can do is control how we respond to things and just, you know, be grounded in knowing that those pass. The good times will pass, the bad times will pass, but we have to remain grounded, right? When I was doing my reflections, I wrote down all the lessons that I have learned this year, and this was sometime last week. So I will quickly just read through these lessons so that you guys, you know, just to share. I was writing this for myself just to come back and see all the things that I learned, but I think it's worth sharing so that you guys can see and get a perspective of, you know, how my year was and the lessons that I got. So what I learned this year: your feelings are valid, you come first, you have the choice to choose yourself, people operate from their level of self-awareness, you owe yourself the love you seek from others, discipline is the biggest form of self-care, keeping your promises grows your confidence, you can change your mind, you have everything you need to become who you want to be. Your biggest enemy and friend is your mind. Train it. Rest is as productive as work. Nobody is thinking about you as you think they are. You can start over whenever. You'd rather try and fail than fail to try. Your space needs to support you. Romanticizing your life is so important. What means the most to you might not be the case for someone else, and it's okay. Your potential is much more than what you believe. Investing in yourself pays highly. You show people how to treat you by how you treat yourself. Setting boundaries and saying no is very important. The one thing you're afraid of doing is probably the one thing that will get you where you want to go. Embrace the cringe. Success is in the cringe. Do things for yourself first before doing them for someone else. Anger comes from the part of you that loves you the most. Process it. Stop expecting things from people that you can't provide for yourself. Day one or one day. Listen with a pinch of salt always. Have the audacity to try new things. You are as good as you believe you are. Those are the things that I have learned this year. They are on my notes app, and I thought it would be nice to share with you. Those are the things I learned this year. I am sure I have learned much more, but I thought it would be nice to share with you. So I am just so excited for the new year, and I hope to pass this excitement to you. Oh my god, I am so grateful. We're just gonna crush this year, guys. We are going to crush this new year. We're going to be the best versions of ourselves. We are going to fill our cups to the brim and overflow. We're going to pass on that love we have for ourselves to others that need it. We are going to be rays of sunshine to people that need that sunshine. So to an amazing 2024. I love you guys so much, and I know for sure that we're gonna make it to the next year. We're gonna crush our goals. We're going to grow and glow. We're going to do the most, and I can't wait to see all the things that we get to do together and even individually. So I wish you guys a happy 2024. Leave me your comments down below. Let's recap our year. Tell me how your year was. Tell me what you struggled with. Tell me where your successes were. Tell me what you wanted to do, what you did not do. Share. It's a safe space. Let's talk, let's chat, let's hold space for each other. Let's vent in the comment section. And if you want a more private venting, inbox me on Instagram, drop me an email. Let's just talk about the year that was, and let's put our wishes out there for the new year. Let's just, you know, manifest and affirm each other in the comment section. Yeah, I am looking forward to reading all your messages regarding 2023 and what you're looking for in 2024. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.